Okay, another game against FIDE Master. Reasonably high rated, 23-28. Okay, are we gonna have an accelerated dragon here? Yes. And now when they play d5, a lot of people don't realize they're actually getting a bad position. And that is what people mostly play. Okay, so we're gonna transpose to a normal dragon somehow. Knight g4, bishop takes h3. And we have some kind of a weird Yugoslav attack, which I don't think the accelerated dragon is very comfortable in facing, which is mainly the reason why people play the accelerated dragon and not the normal dragon. So I'm already happy in this position. Going for f5. I don't think the exchange sacrifice works here. It clearly doesn't. So he wasted the move here. He just wasted the tempo here. And now we can play this. Because the bishop is not attacking the knight on c3. You might think, why didn't I play this move earlier? Very simple, because he takes with the bishop and then I just simply get a bad position. So... okay, I am clearly better here. I am very happy with this position. However, how do we stop knight to c4? Do we run with the queen? Do we take with the pawn first? Because here, and then if the queen moves away, he has knight takes a3, unfortunately. So... and then this move, unfortunately, as well. Okay, let's run for now. I'm still better, no matter what. Knight c4, bishop to d4. I think stops everything. The reason for that is he can't play e5. Okay, but now we just have an equal game here. Yeah, he's basically saying you have to move, but if you move, I just take on a3. So the question is, do I really have to move? Why can't I just do this first? Yeah. And if he takes, let him take. There's no threat against the c3 knight anymore. So his knight is under attack and this is under attack as well. Okay, let's open him up. And now we can create a... Oh, I need to watch out for this. I thought I could create a pass pawn here, but maybe not. Yeah, there's so little time. So little time. Yeah, I don't like this knight on... I don't like this knight on c4. This knight needs to be removed. No. I need to watch out for this move though. 116. I'm not sure if that's a good move, but I need to play something. If this knight moves, I just take on g6. And I couldn't have played this because he takes, I take, and he just plays e5. Yeah, he's escaping the spin. But now this renewed threat on e7 is very unpleasant. He has to put the king back. Why don't I just double the rooks? What is this rook doing there anyway? I should just play d2, rook d2, rook f2. This is so simple. And I think he's in a bit of a trouble here. Is he saying you cannot double? No, I should be able to double anyway. We just go on the dark squares. Now this. We have to take. He can't play here because I'm taking with a check. And now I can advance these pawns. Oh, that's... What? Really? Ah, and then he takes this one. Well done. And now he has this knight. My goodness. How did I lose this? That was such a good game. I just got outplayed in the end. Okay, I just analyzed the game and I have to be honest with you, I find it very suspicious. Even though the computer gives an advantage for me after the move f5 here, this is an engine that calculates with around 10,000 kilonodes per second. I think that an engine that calculates with say 20 or more might say that there's no advantage for white here at all, because even if you, let's say, follow the moves of the engine, you will see that the advantage dissipates at some point. So let's have a look at what the engine suggests here. Knight d5, I didn't think that this move works because this normally works only when the rook is on f8. But here it seems to be working as well. But taking with the bishop on d2, would I have done this? I highly doubt it. But anyway, I understand why this looks like an advantage for white, but the more you play on, the smaller the advantage becomes. So here the idea is that you can just play a rook on the f file and you can simply play against his king somehow because your pawns are so advanced. But again, as you can see, the advantage has dropped to 0.61. And I'm not saying he was using an engine, but if he was, and the engine was considerably stronger than this one, that explains why he allows this f5 move, which according to this engine gives an advantage. So far so good. No reason to be suspicious at all. But the fact that he played the rest of the game absolutely perfectly, like with zero inaccuracies, and especially after this, okay, this is again equal, but again, if anyone is cheating in a smart way, so to speak, they wouldn't crush you in 20 or 15 moves, yeah? They will prolong the game as much as possible just to avoid suspicion. And here, okay, black has an advantage after this move, funny enough. Like this is a very strange move, bishop to e6. Why is he playing that? Should I be afraid of him taking the knight? What happens after this? He just needs to go back, and that's given black an advantage for whatever reason. So that is the first point of suspicions for me personally, this bishop to e6 move. And the second one is here. He sacrifices the exchange. I don't understand why you would sacrifice the exchange here unless you realize you have clear advantage after sacrificing the exchange. Yeah? And how can he possibly know that there's an advantage here? Okay, rook takes, but then... Okay, has he seen that rook to g2? He still has the fork on d3? Maybe, but what after this? There is no fork here. King a2, rook h3. You must have seen all this to see that you have so many pawns for the exchange. I really don't think that that's possible given the amount of time he spent on this move. I really don't. So yeah, I'm really suspicious about this game. So yeah, here it's just the fork. I didn't see the fork, and understandably it's time to resign. But let me know what you think in the comments. This is a FIDE master. Again, a FIDE master is no slouch, obviously, but I do find this game highly suspicious. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.